Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver your latest general, free, channeled, timeless tarot reading from the download series. So, if you're here, there's a reason and a purpose for it. And we want to thank you all for the growth on the channel, the increase in subscribers and views, the likes, the comments, all that you do. Remember, if it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. You are always responsible for the choices and decisions that you make. So make them responsibly. And for information on personal services, go over to the website, LPHtarot.com. And with all that being said and done, after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. All right. So today, I was guided to do the tarot message in regards to light and shadow aspects. So we're going to pull our last message first from the postcards from Spirit. But before we do, sopla love. All right, very good. All right, so we're pulling the postcard from Spirit. It'll be the last message that we read and the first card that we pull. What is the download today? Thank you. We'll take the first that flew all the way over there. And we'll set it there. Okay, now let's see what we have from the postcards, the P&Q Oracle, the P&Q Oracle. We're going to look at light and shadow energies. So let's see what's going on in the light and in the shadow. One card for each, please and thank you. We've got some Sage going and some Seven Powers going in front of me, as you can see. What is the message today from the download? What's the download message today, please and thank you? All right, here we go. And it came out. Oh, wow. Okay, so Quentin drew it. It's a school bus. It's a school bus, a big yellow school, and it's filled. It's filled with passengers. So, hello, people. This planet is about learning. This planet is about learning. This is a place where you come to learn lessons, important life lessons, soul evolution and growth, okay? So this is a place of school. What are the lessons today? We're going to find out more. Excuse me. All right. Let's see what is the download oracle message we have at this time. What do we have? What is the download, please and thank you? What is the download today? There it is. Okay. So from the download today, if I could clone me, I would marry me. I am my ideal mate. With that energy, are you your ideal mate? This is somebody who's completely knowing their self at the center of this creative circle of energy. This person is in tune with themselves, and they've become someone who they want to be. And they are their ideal mate because, they've developed qualities that they appreciate in others as well as in themselves. If you think that you are ready for a relationship, yet and still you wouldn't want to be your partner because of the way you behave, well, you might have another thing coming. And so this is about sustaining the energy that you would like to interact with. It's about being an actual possible mate to the energy that you would like to bring in for yourself as a partner. Now, because of the way it's coming through, I'm also getting the vibe of the melding of your divine feminine and divine masculine aspects very strongly coming through here today as well. So let's get 3 factors for today's download session from the tea leaf fortune cards. What are 3 factors? So we have the school bus, 1, 2, and 3. The bottom of the deck is the apple. Temptation will test you. Temptation will test you. So, did something or someone come in and tempt you? It looks like so. Very recently. Okay. Tempting you for what? We're going to find out some more here. The first card coming out is the older man dealings or relationships with an older man. Now, I say it all the time. Masculine energy, male or female or non-binary body. Okay. The other card that came out is the rat. Someone working against you behind your back. So is this older male, older masculine energy? Is it a rat? Someone working behind your back against you? Okay. But look at your energy showing up as wind chimes, peace and harmony. Peace and harmony. So somebody here, you have an older masculine energy in your experience. Either you're feeling or they are actually working against you behind your back. Could be having a sensation of that. Or you could be completely oblivious to it, and that's why this message has to come through today. Let's see what's the dedication in this experience. What is the dedication for today's download? Please and thank you. The dedication. There it is. It's from Neo. The song is called You Deserve. How perfect is that? She said, I want a love that I know gonna tell me the truth, even when it ain't pretty. She said, I want a love that want a real love, willing to work to make this thing work with me. Someone she can trust. She don't want to know where his phone is. She want to know where her home is. Lay around with his shirt on, trying to figure out what the cologne is. She want a love that can move heaven and earth. And that's just what she's worth. Baby, that's what you deserve. Baby, that's what you deserve. Yeah. From Neo, the song is called You Deserve. It's not Y-O-U-U, it's just the letter U. You Deserve from Neo. Okay. Let's see what we have as overall guidance. So is this about you knowing your worth? I think so. Let's see what was the overall guidance for today's message from the words of clarity, please and thank you. Activation. I heard, let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. So this is about getting it started. And I put that card right over the wind chimes where there's peace and harmony. Something about peace and harmony, getting it started for you. You deserve a beautiful love because you've become a match to the energy that you want. Okay. And there's the energy of trust was highlighted when I was going through the Neo song, You Deserve. Someone she can trust. Okay. The bottom of the deck is growth. So Spirit is saying, listen, if you've been doing processes to get yourself more in alignment with the love that you deserve, kudos. It's like, good on you. You've actually done well. With the school bus, it's like if you didn't know, like your relationships are opportunities for soul growth and evolution. It is school. It's emotional intelligence school, interpersonal relationships school, spiritual development school. It is school. Okay. All right, so for the situation today, we'll be reading with the Affirmators Tarot. Okay, so okay. I got 6 cards coming out. Past, present, and future. 1, 2, 3. And then the other side of the table. 1, 2, 3. I'll let you decide whether you're on this side or that side of the table. The bottom of the deck is the 5 of Wands. This is telling me there has been a battle. There has been a fight. But with the dragonflies all over this, like dragonflies give an energy of positive changes. Okay. So any fights, any battles, any difficulties were there. Yes, they were real. However, it was like strength training. It was like school, baby. It was school, baby. Yeah, it was school. So you can learn. So you could be trained. So you could align yourself to a better, more desirable energy. Interesting. I get the Abraham Hicks email blasts every day. I don't always have time to read them, but today the email blast from Abraham Hicks spoke about the usefulness of contrast in our situation, and in the way that it creates awareness about what is desired from undesired experiences. Okay. So in the past energy on this side of the table, we have the Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, feminine energy. This is somebody who's creative, passionate, sexy, okay, sexy canna. Okay. Queen of Wands also talks about magician energy, in the sense of this is somebody who works with energy or magic, brujeria. This is a witch. This is somebody who cast spells. Okay. And she looks like that in this deck with her cape and her scepter and the star in her hand. Okay. Strong Leo vibe coming through this Queen of Wands, but again, Aries and Sagittarius as well. The other card that came out face up is the 6 of Cups in the present energy on this side of the table. Looking back at the memories, looking back at the past, nostalgia. I'm hearing missing the good old days. For the good times. For the good times. All right, since we've got those two at face up, let's see what's on the other side of the table. In the past, we have the 4 of Wands, establishing a new beginning. There's that fire sign energy there again. Establishing a new beginning, setting foundations, stabilizing in a situation. Okay, a celebration. A party. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. Yeah. It's that vibe. In this, we have the tortoise. He's laying on his back. He's got a can of soda next to him, and he's chilling in the grass. Okay. Enjoying, relaxing, taking a moment. Okay. Let's see what's the current energy on the other side of the table there. The Hermit. And we have this hermit crab. Hermit crab. It lives in this shell. It carries everything it needs with him, and it has its own light, and it's journeying on its own. So somebody here, yeah, you've gone whoever's on that side of the table, you've gone ghost. Okay. I feel like with the Hermit, I get somebody's gone ghost. I often get that with the Hermit. Yeah, moving on, traveling, journeying. The Hermit energy talks about inner vision, introspection, looking within yourself and following the guidance from within that you find there. All right. Let's see what it will be. What's unfolding on this side of the table is the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius feminine energy. This card is often called the Widow. She's often called cold and bitter. But in reality, she's viewed that way because she has standards. She has requirements. She has limitations. She honors them. She's very wise from experience. Okay. Is it, there was a Queen of Wands here, and there's going to be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius here on the other side of the table? Interesting. Let's see what it is going to be on the over there. Okay, up top, the Four of Pentacles. Whoa, this is interesting. I'm seeing a lot of mirroring going on here. Bookending. Because I have both fours and both queens. Okay. So the Four of Pentacles is holding on, protecting. It's a protective energy. It's an energy of safeguarding. With the Four of Pentacles, there's a need to open up. It's finding stability in regards to physical matters, financial matters, a place to live, again, with foundations. So the Four of Wands is like doing new things. The Four of Pentacles is like starting new endeavors. And then this, I'm hearing Corinne Bailey Ray. 3 little birds sat on my window, and they told me I don't need to worry. Okay. Interesting. For someone here, I see 2 different people that are looking for you. Where that's the case, this is you. You are showing up as the Hermit. I see 2 different people both looking for you. Both showing up as feminine energies, both reminiscing about the past. Okay. All right, let's dig deeper. Hold on a moment. Let me see what I'm seeing here. I see on that side of the table, when this situation came in, where it relates to 2 sides of a story, 2 different individuals. Whoever's on that side came in excited, ready to go. Let's get it started, all that. And now they've gone ghost and they're protecting themselves. Something happened in the middle here. And they realized they needed to pull back their energy. So they are. On this side of the table, we have somebody who came in hot and fiery and passionate. But now that the other person's gone ghost, they're thinking about return, thinking about the past. Thinking about this image that they have of union. Okay. And then reaching out. Hoping for a response, getting a response. What I see is the response they're getting is somebody's response is to pull back, to hide, to pull back. Not doing it, not getting involved. That's the response somebody's getting. That's not the response that they're wanting, but that is the response that they're getting. Okay. All right. So we're going to look at the light and the shadow of this, like I said. So on both sides of the table. So we'll be pulling 4 cards here, I guess. We'll do shadow energies first on this side and light energies first on this side for both sides of the table. So let's see, what do we have? Show me the download message today. Thank you. Okay. All right, the bottom of the deck here. Awareness. Chariot energy. And we see the Buddha being revealed. Yeah, the Buddha is being revealed. This shadow image around it looks like fear. And so what I see happening in this image is with greater awareness, peace is found, and fear is removed. Is somebody removed with that? Shadow energy is being removed. Shadow energy is being peeled back to reveal the Buddha within. Somebody has been living in a whole lot of fear, afraid to act. This could have actually made somebody very violent and angry, with this Queen of Wands, she can totally be violent and angry. But lessons from the past, if this is the case, this person now looking at the lessons from the past, revealing the inner Buddha. And that will put this person in a place of great discernment. Great discernment. It doesn't mean that they're going to come off as squishy and soft and fuzzy and warm. No, actually, this person will still come off as cold. They will still come off as cold. This person will still come off as difficult, challenging, because what they've learned, they cannot unlearn. But they can change the way that they're doing things, and that's what's happening here. Somebody is changing the way they're doing things because they are becoming the Buddha, which from our previous readings where we utilized the I know trivia, we saw that the Buddha doesn't mean a godhead from some religion, from the Buddhist religion. It actually means spiritually awakened human. So what we have is an experience here that is bringing spiritual awakening here. There is an awakening happening in this. So let's look at the shadow aspects first. And we'll start on this side of the table. Shadow aspect on this side of the table where we have the Queen of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. The shadow aspect is the miser. There's that Four of Pentacles energy. So, because of fear, shame, or guilt. I hear because of fear, shame, or guilt. Or from bad intentions. It could be, because I heard Rihanna singing, I got some bad intentions. Yeah, so here, somebody, they were being a miser, and there's some bad intentions attached to that. Their shadow energy. Was it because of their fear? Is that why they pulled back? Now, what's interesting here is this Four of Pentacles energy with the miser. Now, if you look on the other side of the table, we have the Four of Pentacles on the other side of the table as well. But it's the incoming energy. So I definitely, again, I'm seeing mirroring happening here where this side of the table previously was being the miser, but that side of the table is going to be pulling back their energy as a side effect. So it's literally what you put out comes back to you. Wherever you put out the vibe of, or this side of the table, this Queen of Wands, we're going to call this one the Queen of Wands, we'll call the other the Hermit. Wherever this Queen of Wands put out the energy of holding back, being greedy, being stingy, being a miser, the Hermit is now deciding, okay, well, that's fine. If you're going to hold back, I'll hold back too. I heard what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Two can do that. Two can play this way. Let's see what else. What else do we have? Shadow on the other side of the table for the Hermit. What is the shadow energy for the Hermit? Wow, the shadow energy for the Hermit, we have the Six of Cups. Again, interesting how we're seeing mirroring happening here. Six of Cups is the shadow energy on the other side of the table. That's that soulmate energy. And guess what? It's in the current energy on this side of the table with the Queen of Wands. Isn't that interesting? Again, mirroring happening. So what the Hermit wanted before was this soulmate love union coming together. I had a dream that one day you and I will be together in a beautiful way in a long-term, loving, committed energy. Yeah, because this person in the past, they wanted that marriage card. Hello, the Four of Wands. And the common nickname for that is the marriage card. They wanted long-term stability and commitment. That's what somebody wanted here in the past from the Hermit side. Now that person is in the Hermit energy. This person is ghosted. They've withdrawn. They're moving on. They are journeying. They're traversing the road of life, saying, "Okay, well that didn't work out. I wanted it to be, but you know, I heard with the very non-resistant energy, with the very allowing energy, they just figure, well, I guess it wasn't meant to be. I thought it was. I had this whole idea. I had this whole vision. I thought it was by divine design, but maybe this was just another sign. Maybe this is just another sign." See, what happens is, as you're taking this journey called life, you get these signs. Think about a long road trip. If I'm driving here from Arizona, there's this sign that says Las Vegas that way. It doesn't mean that I'm in Las Vegas. It means, bitch, keep going that way and you're going to get to Vegas, but you got to turn here. Sometimes it's a sign in the road, guiding you, right? Guiding you in the way in which you should go to get to your desired outcome. But we mistake it and we think that that means we're here now. And no, we're not here yet. We got to keep driving. So for this person, they wanted this connection. They thought this was it. They were with the Four of Wands in the past. They said, "Ooh, this is it. This is it. Yay, I'm so excited." They got so excited. They figured they were going to be able to sit here and chill in this energy of this connection. But this Queen of Wands energy, I'm getting very sexually driven is what I'm hearing. This person was actually very sexually driven. They were here for a good time, not for a long time. And because they were a miser in some sort of way, this could have been with their emotions, with their time, or with their resources. There's now this wanting to go back. There's now this wanting to go back. Now they want this connection. Now they want that perfect image of two perfectly. Now they can see how this was a beautiful set. These two go together. Now they can see that. But guess what? Now that they can see that, where are you? You're down the road, honey. You're like, oh, I guess it was just a sign. I guess I'll just keep moving on. I guess I'll just keep moving on. Because, if this ain't it, all it is a sign, and you going to get it one way or another. I'm heard because of your faith, because of your trust in your ability to manifest the life that you deserve and desire. Yeah. So let's look at the light aspects in this. Okay. With this Queen of Wands side over here, understanding. Interesting. And how is that a light aspect? What you're showing me, how in the heck is that a light aspect? What I'm seeing is the light aspect on the other side of the table with this Queen of Wands energy is they saw you as extremely understanding. Why are they in the cage, though? Those bars aren't even real. They have wings. They can fly. They're already flying inside of the cage, but they're getting nowhere because they're staying inside of the cage. There was some understanding that come through this. That's part of this lesson. I heard that's part of the lesson. How somebody could free themselves from restrictive energies. Okay. This person had somewhere they did have an intention. I'm hearing of opening up instead of holding back. But you are outside of the cage and you're like birds of a feather flock together. I'm not going to go inside that cage with you. I'm going to stay out here flying with the other ones that are riding high, out here riding high. I'm going to stay out here with the other ones who are flying in this, okay? With this understanding card, like clearly the ability to change a situation was there. And somebody can see that now. Now the Queen of Wands can see that. And now they're caught up in their head about how they restricted their energy. They restricted their flow rather than going and trying and venturing and getting into it. See, I see one person here in this situation jumped all the way in. The other person, they was just tipping their toe in the water, didn't want to get in. Now the pool is closed. Now you want to get in the pool? The pool is closed. That's what happened here with someone. They wanted to get in the pool when the pool was closed, honey. It's after dark. It's nighttime now. It's dark now. The pool is closed. It is not a 24-hour pool. I heard the pool closed at 9 because the Hermit is the 9 energy. Somebody here is a life path number 9 on that side of the table. The Hermit is a life path number 9 for someone here. Welcome, Royal Sagittarius, to the Loyalty Tribe. Thank you for choosing membership. So thankful and grateful. Okay. Let's look at the light energy on the Hermit side of the table. The light energy there is compromise. Look at that, 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles, compromise. Person in the Hermit energy was willing to work. This person is willing to work together. But this, how can I work together with you? See, these two, they're standing on the same side of the fence, I heard. And that's the thing. On this side, this person's light energy, they're still staying on the other side of this barricade, this barrier. They're not coming out and joining the rest that are flying free. Okay. Let's get into our next deck here. The next deck, we're going to pull additional messages here from the LPHtarot. So we'll take 4 cards again. Okay, starting here. Wow. Okay. Wow, you guys. Just wow. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's go start with the bottom of the deck first. The bottom of the deck is the Mentor of Discs. Now, I love the Parrot deck because with the Mentor of Discs, the mentors are exclusive to this deck as far as my knowing. And what they are, they're like teachers. These are the lessons. And it's perfect because we had school bus here. We had the school bus, and there's all the students on it. Royal Sag, go put your, if you need a private here live, or if you want a private, then go ahead and go to the website, make your purchase, baby. We'll get it done as soon as the download is over. All right. So there's education happening. And the Mentor of Discs was like learning about the wise use of resources. As a matter of fact, they're telling me get the pamphlet from this deck and read it straight from there. So give me one moment. I have it here. Let's see what it says about the Mentor of Discs. Like I said, I love that this deck has it. When I found this deck, oh, I couldn't put it down. Okay, the disc, the Mentor of Discs. Now, it's interesting. I want to say this, as the cards are in order, the Mentor in this deck falls in between the Page and Knight energy and the King and Queen energy. So it's right in the middle. So there, just with that alone is showing me a pivoting point. This is the pivoting point. Okay. Lesson regarding the material or physical nature. And the lesson may be harsh. Okay, so there's a lesson. There's a lesson regarding the physical or material nature. The use of physical resources. Okay, the use of brutality. I'm hearing the use of brutality because I'm looking at this image and we have this half bear creature with a club in their hand. So it could be use of brutality, use of resources. Discs, Sue often talks about financial resources. For me, the disc Sue also talks about time because, the saying goes, time is money, honey. Yeah. Wise use of time was at the core of this situation. So in the light, in the shadow energy here, on the Queen of Wands side of the table, we had the Devil card come out for them. And when I look at the Devil card coming out with the Queen of Wands, somebody was casting some dark spells, dark magic. Even if it wasn't literally the use of dark magic and dark spells, it was an attempt to control. It was ill intentions, ill will. Somebody had a plot, a scheme, an agenda to ensnare someone, to trap someone, the temptation. The Devil card also talks about sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll could have been an issue here. The Devil card talks about fear. We talked about somebody who is trapped in fear. Okay. It talks about an unhealthy connection. It talks about toxic connections. So, in this person's shadow side, the Queen of Wands shadow side, there was fear there. Addictions to unhealthy behaviors. Abuse of power. I hear abuse of power. And because we have that sitting right next to the Miser, this person might have been afraid to share their time or their resources. This person is greedy, has been greedy. This is their shadow side. This is not the first person you would have met out of them. See, they send their representative first. They send the rest of, I heard, on the good foot. Yeah, they started on the good foot. They showed the representative first. This shadow stuff came out later. I heard the shadow stuff came out later. I heard about 4 months or 4 weeks. For somebody, it came as quickly as 4 days, but I definitely get 4 weeks and 4 months stronger. Okay. The devil energy is there. And because we have that Queen of Wands here, again, like I said, somebody was up to some sort of manipulation tactic, some sort of no good, okay? And now withholding resources with the mentor or the use of time and resources, physical abilities and assets, etc. So let's see, with the Hermit energy, what was the shadow energy here? The change, 2 of this. Somebody here, their shadow side energy is interesting. They will change up so quick. They'll make a switch. See, this person, they really want to have this soul connection. That's their shadow side. Whoever this hermit is, they want this deep soul connection. They believe it's just a dream. And if they don't see that here, they will switch it up real quick. This person's shadow side is they don't believe that they deserve balance with the yin yang energy and the equality that's here. Somebody here didn't believe in that there was balance in this situation. Somebody here didn't believe there was balance in the situation. Somebody here on this Queen of Wands side was here for sex, for a good time, not for a long time, and they sure weren't trying to invest in it, invest in this connection. So let's go over to the light side now. On the Queen of Wands, the light side is a magician. This person does have the power to manifest. They have powerful ability. Right. But just like that yin yang, and I'm glad that it's here in the image, has a light spot in the center of the dark and the dark spot in the center of light. Light energy could even be used in dark ways. So again, with this combo coming up on the Queen of Wands side of Queen of Wands, the devil and the magician, there's somebody here who is using their powers to manifest, to create their magic powers, their power of focus, their power of intention in a subversive way with an agenda. Okay. What's the light energy on the Hermit side of the table? The 10 of Wands and oppression. Okay, so this person, although they're willing to compromise, this person is quick to give up. That's what this person is. Oh, so this is that person says, you know, I'm not going to try to force anything. That's what I see with this Hermit energy. The one that's gone ghost here is like, I'm not willing to carry this burden. I'm willing to compromise, but if we can't come to an agreement, I hear if we can't come to an agreement, it's over because I'll switch this shit up real quick. All right, let's look. Let's dig deeper. Let's look deeper. I'm going to pull one card for each side of the table. The purpose in this connection for each. It's the purpose of this connection for each side of the table. Starting with the Queen of Wands. What's the purpose for the Queen of Wands in this? Thank you. The Hangman. Okay. And on the other side of the table, the purpose is the 10 of Cups. Interesting. So the bottom of the deck with the purpose is the 2 of Pentacles. Switching it up, switching it up, switching it up, which is in the shadow side of that side of the table. Okay. And it says change. So there was a need for a change to happen. Okay. I see a connection between 2 people at a distance. 2 people at a distance. The purpose of the connection for the Hermit energy here was to have that happy connection with another person. The purpose of this connection for the Queen of Wands was to see another perspective. This connection, the purpose of it is so that they can have a happy connection, a loving connection, a final connection where the Hermit no longer has to switch it up and give up on love And the Queen of Wands can see another side of love. Another side of love. What it feels like to have a true soulmate come into their life. I heard they haven't had that type of soulmate in the past. I see in the past what they've had is a lot of people who are very greedy. And that's where this person got that energy from. They've been used and abused too much. They've been hurt. Okay. Let's get a handmade oracle clarifier for each side of the table, please and thank you. One for each. On this side of the table from the Guiding Light series, this is the Queen of Wands side. Renew your resolve and commitment to love the life you have and make sure you follow through on it too. So on the Queen of Wands side of the table, there was a situation, and this, I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm gonna take it, or I'm gonna mention it and I'll put it back. This person, they needed to have a different perspective of loving the life that they have and following through on it, not running from it. Now, here's the thing about this Queen of Wands energy. This was face up in the deck, and I was about to put it back, but they're like, no, read it at least. I have the bacon and the home. All I want now is time with you alone. So I do feel, like I said, with the Six of Cups energy here, this person is thinking about returning to you, thinking about the good times. They just want time with you alone. Okay, the bottom of the deck. Everyone I love leaves. Abandonment issues definitely held within that devil energy here. So abandonment issues. Somebody here, they gave up on you before you could give up on them. They gave up on you before you could give up on them, but what you put out comes back to you. So when this person gave up on you, of course you were going to mirror that back to them too. I heard. Okay. On the Hermit side of the table from the Guiding Lights series, it says, synchronicities abound to say you are on your divine path in a delightful way, which again further is confirming for me that whoever this Hermit energy is, could be a Virgo person, whoever this Hermit energy is, they're just taking this as, listen, this could have been my everything. And they came into this connection like it was their everything. And I hear, you are my everything. So somebody here, this Hermit energy came into this connection with eyes full of love, belief it was going to be everything. But when it didn't work out, because this Queen of Wands energy held back their energy, they brought toxicity to the connection. They just took it at, well, I guess it's a sign that I'm doing as I should be. It's a sign that if this wasn't it, there's another one on the way, and that might be it. I'm going to keep going to find out. I said, I heard, I'm going to keep going to find out. So somebody here is not letting themselves be stopped. They're going to keep going forward. This person will be quick to switch it up. They have a vision. I had a vision of love, and it was all that you've given to me. Yeah, this person really prayed through the night, felt so alone, suffered from alienation. Carried the weight on my own, had to be strong. So this person here, they've carried the weight on their own. This person has a vision of love. They thought it was going to be with this Queen of Wands. That's what I see here. But it's not. And they're taking it, this Hermit energy is saying, you know what? Well, if this isn't the one that's going to come in and be my vision of love, I'm going to keep on going down the road, because I'm not going to stay here if this ain't my vision of love. I'm going to keep going towards my vision of love. This person is willing to work together, and anywhere where that doesn't work, this person is willing to compromise. Anywhere where that doesn't work, they will shut it down. As soon as they see a manipulation come through, they will shut it down. They have no problem with that. They have a whole vision of love, and they're going to keep going until they get it. Let's see what Spirit wants to highlight within each of these two. Show me the Queen of Wands spiritually. I heard 4 cards, shadow and light for each side. Let's see, what do we have with this Queen of Wands energy on this side of the table? Oh, why y'all gotta fall to the floor like that? Like, how rude. We're just all sitting here at the table. All right. All right, here we go. The bottom of the deck and the spiritual aspect of this situation was understanding. I heard versus overstanding. Seeing the little picture, seeing the big picture. Okay, so somebody here needed to change your perspective. They kept looking at the little picture, not looking at the big picture. Somebody here didn't know how to see long term. Somebody didn't know how to see down the road. Somebody didn't know how to see. They was acting and coming from the little picture, not the big picture. On the shadow side of this Queen of Wands, we have childhood. I heard childhood wounding, childhood issues, abandonment issues resulting from childhood. Okay. In the shadow aspect on the Hermit side, what do we have? Disappointing. This person keep having disappointments. This person on this Hermit energy, they kept having disappointments. They felt disappointed when this didn't work out. And so that's why they switched things up, because they have a vision of love. And they will show this shadow, and they will be ghosts, and they will disappear. Let's see what we have in the light aspect over here for the Queen of Wands. Offended. As they're learning, they're realizing that they've offended. They've done something offensive, and it is ended. It's off. It's off. Okay, so somebody here is realizing the situation is off. And it's off because of what they themselves have done, because of their own manipulation tactics, because they refuse to come out of their cage and fly. See, here's the thing. All those birds over there, they're inviting them, especially in particular. See those birds up there? All these birds up here at the top, they waiting on this one. What I see happening is all these birds are like, okay, it's time to go. Well, hold on, just give them one more second. Give them one more chance to come out of the cage. Well, no, we can't give them no more chances to come out of the cage. They want to stay in the cage. You're going to have to make a decision. Come on, it's time to go. We got to go. The bus is leaving now to get to the next step, to get to Vegas. And this bird is like, but I'm not ready to leave here. I just want to stay here. Where are they? In the middle of fucking nowhere, in a cage. Okay. So there's this whole conversation. And all those birds in the background of the bird that's on the outside trying to coax this other bird to come out, they're looking like a spirit team. They're looking like the spirit team of the Hermit. And that's why this person is the Hermit now. This Queen of Wands, it's like they had a period of time available to them to switch their perspective and come out of being in a cage. But now the situation coming to an end. Why? Because they would not make a move. They wouldn't come out. These birds are flying the coop. And you could come with us, or you could stay here behind on your own. And this one's chose to stay on their own. They'd rather be offended. And in their offendedness, in their offense, it's off. And it has ended, is what I see. Let's see on the light side of the Hermit energy. Unconventional. See, this person is willing to do things that because their technique is unconventional. Like I said, they really wanted this connection. They really believed that, is this it? Is this my vision of love that I've been holding on, praying through the night for? They believed it was, because in their past energy, they had the Four of Wands. They were committed. They were ready to go the long haul here. They were willing to work together in this. But they had to realize that with this person, it was just a dream. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. So somebody here is like, listen, I'm not able to do this because this is some sort of illusion that you're trying to give. And this is not my vision. My bad. I thought this was my vision. Okay, so I'll be on my way then. That's what this Hermit energy did. That's why they ghosted now. That's why they ghosted somebody now. Because they're like, I have a vision of love. And my vision of love, this is what it looks like. This is what it feels like. This is what it act like. And this was not any of that. So it's time for me to go. This person ain't got no problem. I'll be moving on. Yeah, this person ain't got no problem moving on. They ain't going to sit up here and argue and try to prove a point and try to persuade somebody and try to make them be what they're not. Either you are it or you're not it. I'm going to sit up here and investigate. That's what this Hermit's energy is saying. I'm going to sit up here and investigate to find out if you are that vision of love that I have created. However, if you are not, I'm out of here. I'm gone. And that's what's happened here. That's what I see. So let's take the final deck for today's reading. Let's find out some more about the 3D aspect, the physical actions, the happenings that are going on here in this situation. What do we have? Okay. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. The bottom of the deck is celebrate. Yeah, this is a cause for something. Like I told you, this person got so excited. This hermit energy got so excited thinking, this is it. Is this my vision? This looks like my vision of love that I created. This looks like the vision of love that I've had. This looks like everything I've ever been waiting for. But here's the thing. This person always has this abandonment fear as well. I'm hearing there's an abandonment fear here, but they've worked on it. And now, because they've processed that shadow aspect of abandonment, they are easily able to walk away from anything that's unhealthy for them. So in the physical 3D experience here, for the Queen of Wands side, that in the shadow, an offer was made. An offer was made. This person physically offered something. They offered something of physicality. Okay. There was a miser. There was an agenda here with the devil energy. Okay. And we are talking about the Queen of Wands. So there was some sort of offer here. There was some sort of offer happening in the physical 3D experience. But was it an attempt to control? Did this offer come with a whole lot of strings attached? It was a control attempt. Okay. Let's see the shadow aspect on the hermit side of the table. What do we have? Collapse. Oh, this person saw through, this hermit energy saw through any offer and let all the chips fall down. Yeah, this person has no problem letting a situation that's disappointing fall apart. That's what I see here. This person had no problem letting it fall apart. Now, in the light side here, the Queen of Wands, they have clarity now. Mind you, it was in reverse. So they have a certain amount of clarity. There's more to learn, more to discern. But there is a level of clarity coming through here. That's why they want to come back. Baby, come back. Don't you know I need you, girl? There is something, and I just can't live without you. So there's somebody here, they want to go back. Okay. Sidebar message. There's somebody here who is getting ready to do something that goes back to their childhood. And what's going to happen is going to make a whole change in your life. Okay, a whole change in your life, because you're going to start doing some kind of creative pursuit, some sort of active thing that goes back to your childhood. Okay. Somebody needs to hear that. It's going to break you free. I'm hearing it's going to break you free. Okay. 3D, light side, the Hermit energy dispatch. I heard what this person did is they actually put the word out that, you know, they're ready to move on. They're doing things differently. So somebody here, they're putting their energy out there, getting out in public. They're doing what they need to do to make things happen, to align themselves with the right connection. Okay. To be available for that ideal mate. They said, okay, spirit team, I thought that one could have been my soulmate. I thought that one could have been my vision of love partner. It wasn't. I see that clearly now. So go on, bring me my soulmate. They sent their spirit team to bring them the soulmate. So somebody here, they got this person, this hermit energy is on the dating site. They're doing speed dating. Somebody's doing speed dating. They allowing that these days. Yay. Okay. Something like that. They're out and about, mingling, meeting people, doing things, different things. I heard doing different things. Somebody's out here doing different things now. Dispatch. When you dispatch, dispatch. Okay. Interesting. With this dispatch energy, I'm seeing the removal of Band-Aid. You tried to patch up some kind of hole with a temporary situation. Yeah, that's not working. We're getting rid of that patch. This patch isn't working. We're going to need something real to sustain this. Okay. Interesting. So what do I see happening here? I see two people or two sides of a table coming together. Let's talk about this as a love experience first. I see two people that come together here, excited, passionate, fired up. But when this uniting comes together, one person has a vision of true partnership, of a soul connection that could be long-term. They're looking for long-term stability and possibly even marriage. This other person here, what they've done is they actually have some bad habit, some sort of addiction, some sort of fear, and they held back. This hermit energy, they disappeared. They were happy in this connection, but there's something about this person and the offer and their childhood wounding and holding back on the other side of the table that they were like, no, I deserve my whole 10 of cups, not a fake ass 10 of cups. And really the only love here is my ace of cups. So they pull back their energy and they figure, well, if this wasn't the destination, there's another one coming. Maybe the next one, I'm going to find somebody I can work with. They're saying to themselves, I'm going to find somebody who I could actually work with. That could truly show up as the soul mate energy that I deserve, because this person is saying to himself, I am my ideal mate. If I could clone me, I would marry me. I am my ideal mate. So this person believes that they have an ideal mate for themselves. They know what they deserve. They want somebody who they can trust, someone she can trust. Yeah, she don't want to know where his home is. She want to know. She don't want to know where his phone is, so she ain't trying to be checking somebody's phone. She wants somebody that can move heaven and earth, because that's just what she's worth, baby. Yeah, that's what she's worth. She knows she deserves somebody who can move heaven and earth. If she's dispatching with this activation, it's like, okay, this person asking for that love that can move heaven and earth, that true soul connection that's going to be down with her or him. You could be a he or a her. She's resonating as a her. And this other person here, they are clearly seeing how they have offended, how they brought this situation to an end because they didn't take action, because they didn't do, because they were afraid. So in regards to, they're saying, hold on, go to business. Okay, so in regards to business, you have a passion and you've been holding it back for so long. This has been a passion of yours since childhood. And all of a sudden, you get this epiphany. Hold on, I can actually make that happen. I can actually do this. You know what? I believe I could be successful in this. So you start making calls, you start making contacts, you start making moves. And when you do this, it's interesting because you do this and where you feel like you're stuck, situations, circumstances, the right people show up to show you like, you ain't stuck. Hold on, this is the way you do this. Oh, look, right here is the way through. Somebody shows you the way through. Now, interestingly enough, as you're making this move, I see another person in your experience who is fucking offended. How dare you do something that I never had the balls to do for myself? How dare you go for something more that's better than what I have? Somebody here got offended. Yeah, they didn't like it. So I see somebody who's making a bold business move. And in that, a frenemy, a hater, an enemy you've been sleeping with is revealed. I also see that to make this happen for you, you had to let go of, you've been through a huge change. You've been through huge change. You had a lot of disappointments, a lot of things that have fallen through and that didn't work out for you. You went through huge changes, huge shifts in your perceptions. I see you've been making 2 jobs work. And then all of a sudden you have this vision about your soul's calling. I hear your soul's calling. You put a new passionate approach to this business endeavor. You ain't tell everybody about it, but you go about your business. I heard, and you work in secret. Okay, so you working with the secret, working with the laws of the universe, applying that to something you already started, okay, bringing the energy in. Okay, you're in a peace and harmony. And it's going to be interesting because you're doing this in a very spiritual way to bring this change. Okay. In regards to spirituality, so you thought that there was something here. There was something here that gave you a wake-up call in regards to spirituality. You had a wake-up call. You had a realization that you were entertaining a situation with a person who was not for you in any type of way. They were actually a deterrent, a blockage on your path of spiritual growth. You get this divine inspiration that says, pull your energy back because that devil is working against you behind your back. It's a rat. Somebody actually looks like that. Their face looks like that. Okay. It could be this older masculine energy. Mm-hmm. And in that, you follow the guidance that you were given, and you start to really look towards your spiritual guidance in regards to the action you're taking, because you're having this spiritual awakening that's showing you where, had you just followed your intuition before, some of those problems you had before would have never been there. Mm-hmm. And so you're being a lot more shrewd moving forward. I see you being a lot more shrewd moving forward, protecting your spirit, protecting your energy, feng shuiing your life overall, and not following the path. You're not following the path. You and spirit has a secret deal. You and spirit, you are completely living your life, a purpose-driven, spiritually guided life as an awakened spiritual being at this point. That's what I see here. You can see clearly, and you can see where your spirit team has come in to support you in this physical realm. You can see where your spirit team is moving people in situations in your favor. You can see the support of spirit here in your experience. So this is what I have for you at this time. We're going to get into your postcard from spirit now. So let's see, what do we have from the postcard from spirit for today's download? I see Norma Jean moderating. All right. Final message. Dearest you, isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again? Full circle, in ways you could not possibly have planned. You wonder how a dream could die, only to be resurrected years later when you're really ready. You thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than your small self, whose desires are unmet. Now here you are with a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust that in this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called in two directions. The one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. In the unknown spaces, the uncharted places of infinite potential, we are waiting to guide you into your fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle, and now you can see that everything changes, is made new, and is given new hope. Loving you always. What a perfect message to wrap it all up. Yeah, because we've been talking about this dream, about the vision of love. And we've been talking about doing something different here in an unconventional way, not the familiar way. Somebody here, there's a contrast here in this experience where somebody did things in their conventional way, according to conventional wisdom. Somebody else acting in an unconventional way, according to divine wisdom and guidance. So this is what we have for your download message today. And remember, the synchronicities abound to say you are on your divine path in a delightful way. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. And that's all, folks. Mm.